So I got an email the other day.
Okay.
It was for a Final Fantasy 14 convention.
What was it called?
I think it's just called like Final Fantasy 14 like fan convention or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But it's being held like simultaneously in Las Vegas and Japan somewhere and some other place.
So you go in?
No.
I'm
kind of curious. I'm kind of I had that thought. I'm like, maybe I should stop. And then the next day I got this email. And I'm like, what do they do? I mean, it's only like 3 days or 2 days or something. But I'm like, what do they do there?
It's just gonna be that one convention where it was just like a ball pit in an empty room or something.
No, it's a materia pit, Rob. They know how to be scumbags about this too, because they're like, if you go to
Do you get an exclusive mount or something?
No, it's like a little minion. I think they're all like, is it 10 that has the soccer guy in it?
Yes.
3 characters from 10 are like, 'cause in this game you have little minions, they don't do anything, but they follow you around and look awesome.
Can I get one of the characters from 10 to follow me around and be my minion?
Yes.
I can get Tidus to be my minion?
No.
He's the only one I hate.
I forget their names because I didn't play that game. But it's like, this is the one if you're going to the American show, and this is the one if you're going to the Japanese show, and that kind of thing.
You're looking at plane tickets, it's only $1,000.
I've never been to Las Vegas. I mean,
what happens there stays there. No one would even know.
But no, I had the realization that for a while now, all of my video game playing has been Final Fantasy 14 and Overwatch.
Yeah.
I'm like, I haven't played anything with like a story in a long time.
If you just cut out Final Fantasy 14,
I think
you would save a lot of money too.
I know, and I think Monday my subscription runs out, so I'm like, should I let it? Maybe I should let it. But here's the thing.
We've been here before, Dan.
I know, and I know I'll be back. But
all addicts relapse. It's fine.
Listen, so I pre-ordered Tokyo Mirage Session.
Okay.
Sharp FE. And
of course.
And I'm like, all right.
Oh, that Tokyo Mirage Session.
And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna get into this. It's an Atlas JRPG. It's it's not gonna be quite a Persona game, but it's gonna like fill that void until February.
Exactly.
And I'm like, all right, pre-ordered it. Then I get an email from Amazon. I get 2. One confirming, the pre-order, and the other saying, congratulations, you did a video game pre-order over X number of dollars, which entitles you to this promotion that we're doing right now.
Uh-oh.
And I get a bunch of in-game items for Final Fantasy.
Now, is your account linked to
No.
them? How
They were just like Square was just doing a thing with Amazon.
That's unbelievable. You must be the only person that this happened to. Like, that was like, oh man, I gotta get out of Final Fantasy. What a bunch of free items, I'm back in it.
And this was within 2 days of getting that email about the convention.
Oh my god. Oh man. Like there's some suit somewhere in Japan who's like, if there's one person that we can get to stay with this cheap free bullshit, then it's worth it. Oh man.
So after that, I started playing Tokyo Mirage Session.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I'm like 5 hours in.
How is it?
It's it's good. It's I would say it's very light.
Okay.
In terms of like, there's nothing really weighty about the combat, but it's flashy and fun.
Okay.
And it's a game where they were definitely on a budget, you know. So, but the things they did well, they did great, and everything else was that's okay. Like something I kind of waffle back and forth over is every character that's not an important character is just represented by a colorful silhouette.
Yeah, I've seen that in trailers.
And on the one hand, I hate it when things do that. Like, one of my big criticisms of the first season of RWBY is they do that.
Yes.
And I'm like, well, that just looks cheap.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, it's like everybody is a different cascading rainbow color as they're moving around and stuff. And I'm like, this is actually like really bright and stylish.
Yeah.
So like it kind
of
fits.
There are good ways to do it.
There are. I mean, I definitely, and they have collision on them too, so you can run into them and move them all around and stuff. Music and performing is like integral, and there's places where there is no music actually happening, but you understand narratively that there's music happening.
Okay.
Like, the opening scene is like a flashback to like 5 years ago when like this terrible thing happened during like a opera or whatever.
Okay, so this is your Lie in April the game.
No.
You're like,
there's
never thought of that.
There might be more music in Your Lie in April, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But it's like, it takes place during like a performance. There is music playing, but it's more mood music, and you see like, oh, there's characters on the stage, like, and their mouths are moving and stuff, but we're just not hearing the music they're making.
Okay.
Or like somebody singing, but instead of hearing them sing, you just see like the music notes like appearing above their head kind of thing. And yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's definitely not... Like, if you think, oh god, an Atlas JRPG that's kind of Persona-ish, this is going to be awesome. It's not that.
Okay.
And I think the biggest disconnect is the characters are a little more bland, or they're a lot more bland. You know, your main character is your stock main character. He's just like, he's a good guy, you know? But everyone around him is kind of on that level too, except they have some like really generic, one or two like really generic character traits.
Okay. Like,
this is the person who's like totally starstruck by celebrities and also wants to live up to her big sister's example. Like, that's her entire character, you know?
Kind of two-dimensional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, we found the big sister at one point and started like peeling back the layers of like everything we thought about her was a lie and she's tortured inside kind of thing. So I'm like, okay, can I like dump these two sandbags I've been carrying around and like add you to my team? But yeah, I'm only 5 hours in, and I believe it's like a 50-hour game, so I'm looking forward to keep going with that.
Yeah.
I feel like I would be getting references if I knew anything about Fire Emblem.
Or SMT.
Yeah. Because I think you said at one point, like, the crest on their school uniforms is, like, that SMT.
It's like the same uniform from SMT4, I believe.
And I think, like, there's a shop owner that's apparently from Fire Emblem.
Yeah, neither of us are familiar enough with either of the franchises to know. Something
I thought was really weird, one of the Mirages, the Personas or the whatevers, they're basically the Fire Emblem people that are appearing in this world for some reason.
Oh, okay.
And one of them is like this weird little girl who just is bound to this magic room that's in the closet of this performing studio or whatever. And they're like, hey, you look familiar. Wait a minute. Aren't you a fucking Vocaloid? And she's like, no, that's just a cover. I can't partner up with a human like those other guys, so I'm bound to this place. And I'm just thinking to myself, why do you need a cover? Just stay in the fucking... Okay.
'Cause plot, Dan!
But no, it's fun. I'll be talking about that for a few more weeks.
Yeah. I played some games too.
Yeah.
I started this, first one I want to talk about is this mobile game I found called Redungeon. It's either Redungeon or Red Onion. I'm not sure how it's pronounced.
I love Red Onion.
But, it's the first fun mobile game I found in a while.
Yeah, because you play some trash.
I do. But, like, I was playing, what is that crappy card game I was playing for
Gwent.
a while? I was playing that awful Gwent. No. I don't know.
That Blizzard one.
No, not Hearthstone.
Hearthstone, that's
no.
it. No?
Now you're trying to come up with fake ones instead of actually trying to think of what I was playing.
I don't know, like, are there others besides those two?
It was that tower defense game I was trying to defend.
Towerfall.
Anyway.
Titanfall?
So this is a really fun game. It's kind of like Crossy Road if it was like a dungeon crawler. You play...
Pac-Man. Is Pac-Man a dungeon crawler? Is that a dungeon you're in?
I don't know.
What's the story of Pac-Man?
There isn't a story of Pac-Man.
I mean, he had a TV show for a while.
Yeah, he did. And then he had that really weird sequel. It was like Pac-Man Back at You or something.
I don't think that's a thing.
And like you could kick your dog and like the angry there were emotions that you had to balance with Pac-Man. It's weird.
Do you know the Mr. Potato Head had a cartoon show?
I think I did know
centered
that.
around him and his family.
Can we get back on track?
They had the Potato Head kids, though. Like,
I remember seeing those toys.
Man, if they saw French fries, would they shit their pants?
Okay. Anyway.
So you were playing Gwent.
Redungeon. It's like a Crossy Road dungeon crawler. It's like you gotta keep moving forward. They're randomly generated every time. You gotta collect coins, and the more coins you collect, you can unlock upgrades for your character or different characters to get further into the dungeon. It's fun. So there's that. I got Doom.
Yeah.
Doom is great.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Doom.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say. We're probably gonna do an LP of it.
Okay. Did you play classic Dooms?
I played the hell out of it.
How many Dooms have there been?
I think just 4.
Is it like, didn't they do a thing where it's like Doom, Doom 2, Ultra Doom, Final Doom?
Those were basically just like kind of re-releases, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So there were really only 4 like pure Dooms.
Doom Ultra.
Yeah.
Super Doom Turbo. Is Doom a Capcom game?
No.
It should be.
No. That would be terrible.
Speaking
of terrible Capcom things.
Yeah.
Mighty Number 9 came out.
Oh, I still haven't launched it because I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I
shouldn't. Let's get some backstory here.
So Mighty Number 9 finally came out. I texted you and you're like, shut up. And then I texted you a picture of it downloading to my Wii U. You're like, fucking liar.
Yeah. Then I tried installing it and it wouldn't work. And I was like, I knew you were lying. Shut up.
And then I tweeted on our account, like, oh my god, Mighty Number 9 actually came out. And someone replied back, I hope you didn't get it on Wii U because it's bricking consoles. And I'm like, well, I just pre-ordered a JRPG for this system. I'm not going to try launching this for a long time. And so I think they rolled out a patch for it already.
Okay.
But I'm going to wait.
So the problem I had with it was that I got it for PS4, and you would text me in the morning. I tried using the code, and it said, like, this code doesn't work or somebody already used it. And I was like, fuck, somebody hacked my code. Dan's messing with me again. So I went to work, came home, and I saw they sent me several emails like, we're addressing your concerns, we're fixing it, don't worry.
Did
email
you
from Humble Bundle. It's like, we're addressing your concern.
Did you even email them about this?
No. This was mass emails. You probably gotten them too.
Oh, okay.
Where it's like, it's from Concept saying, like, we're working on all the concerns. Don't worry, we'll get to it. Then I got one that I read all of them, and one of them said, if you have it on the PS4, it should work now after the PS4 has updated. Okay. And I did notice there was a system update coming on, so I tried it again, and it worked.
I thought Humble Bundle was just like every now and then there's a bunch of like indie games on sale for cheap, and you can pay however much you want. That
is the Humble Bundle, but the Humble Store... that is just a place where you can buy games. And they're cheap. Sometimes they're cheaper than they are at Steam. It's kind of like Steam.
Okay, because I've heard that their name come up a bunch in the last week in relation to Mighty Number 9. And in my head, that's like, it's the same thing as if you said, man, I can't launch Mighty Number 9. Stupid Steam sale. Like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, but basically what it is, that's just the service that they chose to release their game through. So it seems like Humble maybe even getting into publishing now or something I've heard about. Okay. But I don't know. We'll figure that out as more details come out. But, so I got home. I was so excited. I was able to launch Mighty Number 9.
Yeah.
And then I played it.
Did you finish it?
No.
How long did you play it?
A couple hours. So I played it for a while. The first thing I noticed, like, you and I have played Mighty Number 9, Mega Man games before.
Sure.
The first thing in those games, it's like, you just get right into it. Uh-huh. There's just the Mega Man's stupid face, and then the stupid faces of all the bosses.
Yep.
And then you pick your boss, and you're into it. But before that, there's like a 5-minute cutscene.
Huh.
And it's bad.
Is it in-engine, or is it like...
No. I can't tell, because at the boss select screen, you can kind of like go back and forth and like look at your like teammates, and Dr. Wily's equivalent. His name's like Dr. Jim or something. It's really stupid.
Dr. Smiley.
Yeah. And they kind of look like the same anime. And it's voice acted. I guess that was a Kickstarter goal that they could be
I remember that.
And the voice acting is terrible.
Is it English?
Yeah. I would have really preferred just like beep 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 and then text.
Can you like toggle for Japanese or anything?
I don't know.
That might help.
That might help. But then the subtitles will probably change. Anyway, it feels bad. Like, I tried moving as soon as I moved the character,
You start projectile vomiting?
No, but I made a note of this afterwards. Like, I moved the joystick, and then without trying to, I was like, oh no. Like, I made that noise. Like, the first time I moved, what's his name? Beck, yeah. Because, like, he takes a second to go, and then he takes a second to stop. It's like he's walking on ice. It's very annoying. And, like, you want him to have a good, satisfying Mega Buster, and he doesn't. You have to keep tapping the button in order to fire, and if you hold it down, it doesn't charge up or anything.
Huh.
You can't just hold it down to rapid fire. At least give him a rapid fire.
That wasn't in the original Mega Man, though, was it? Rapid fire?
I
know Charge Shot was not.
Oh,
Charge
okay.
Shot was not.
Oh, maybe not. But we've come so far. We've learned things over the years.
Yeah.
He's got a good dash. His dash feels really good.
The dash seems to be the main mechanic.
Yeah. But, like, walking is so crappy that I just dash everywhere, which shouldn't make the dash better by making walking shit.
Is the dash limited, or can you just do it forever?
You can do it forever.
Okay.
But if you get hit while dashing, your knockback is greatly increased. So, like, if you're just hit, you might go back, like, an inch or two. If you get hit while dashing, you go flying back. And if there are spikes anywhere near you, you're dead.
Did you fight any bosses?
Yes. So I finally got to the main menu, like, boss select screen. As soon as I got there, it said, like, you've unlocked, this stage has been unlocked, or whatever, this, like, special stage. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna pick the first boss I see. It's Pyro something. Pyrogus, or some stupid. His name's Pyro. So, I'm getting there, stage is okay, and I get to the boss, he kicks my ass. I'm like, that's very annoying. So, I gotta play through the entire stage again, because I got a game over. He beat me so many times I got game over. So, okay, this guy's really tough. And it said right in the beginning I unlocked a special stage. So let me try that stage first. So I go to it, and there's this cool cutscene. Like, it wasn't like those opening cutscenes that were annoying and long and badly voice acted. This one was not great voice acted either, but it was quick. You come in, there's this clearly evil Mega Man, like Mega Man X or whoever that, clearly on the... I'm calling him Mega Man.
Sure.
It's not Mega Man. Clearly it's your nemesis there. And he's like on a computer and he's like, oh, you found me. Like he says, there's a cool back and forth. And then he just attacks you and you're into it. And it's an awesome fight. And like I barely survived, but I beat him and he runs off. So I'm like, okay, cool, let's chase him. Then you heal up a little bit, you fight him again. It's a fun boss fight. It's a fun stage. And then I defeat him, and I get fuck all for it. There's nothing for beating the stage. The thing is, you unlock that character to play through the stages. That's it. I wanted a power. I wanted something that would help me through the game. You don't get that.
Could you switch to be that guy?
You can play through every stage as him. You can't switch mid-stage. He is like kind of playing as hard mode because he's only melee. So I figured out how to beat Pyro. I figured out it's easier if you have the sound on. But because of the terrible voice acting, I had it off for the entire time. Because, like, he shouts out what move he's gonna do. And even then, it was still a difficult boss fight, but it was fun. Because, like, I realized what I had to learn, and it was fun. So I beat Pyro. And I move on to the next stage, and it's Cryo. Obviously a nice one. So
Are all their names gonna rhyme?
Kinda. So, right now I'm on Cryo.
And you fight Spyro, and he's like this dragon. He has all these Skylanders to help him.
So, I'm at Cryo, and it's cool now because I defeated Pyro. He's kind of helping you out in the background of the stage.
Oh, really?
He doesn't affect gameplay at all. He's just there, and he's like, alright, I'll take care of this ice, and he punches like an ice brick in the background, and it doesn't affect anything in the foreground. But it's cool. It's a nice feature.
Would the ice have fallen on you if he wasn't there to do that?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice feature, though.
Yeah.
So I'm fighting Cryo, and I know what I have to do, but this one is not fun at all. It's just tedious and annoying. And I'm afraid, like, that's what the rest of the bosses are gonna be. Like, I was playing this the other day, because I was like, I want to say that I've beaten this. And I was so angry, and I wasn't enjoying myself at all. And I was like, I have Doom and Overwatch, and I could be having fun right now. And I just put down the controller, and I turned off my PlayStation 4, and I was like, I don't think I'll ever pick this up again.
Should we do a Let's Play of it?
I don't know if we could, because it's so frustrating. I don't know if we could get through it. Okay. Maybe we'll do like a one-shot and see if we keep going.
We'll play it for an afternoon and then cut it down to 30 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
I forgot. The PlayStation Store is having like a flash sale. It's multiple weeks kind of thing. I bought another JRPG that I'll get to someday. I think it's called Omega Quintet. Okay. Now what this is, there's like this kind of girl band and their manager.
That sounds awesome.
And they're also like turn-based JRPG with big weapons kind of people. Sometimes it's a rhythm game, and it's like everything I've looked up about it says like it's kind of like an average kind of game. But every time they do one of these flash sales, they discount it lower and lower. It's like, this thing's $40. I got it for $3. Nice. I'm like, well, I guess you know what? I'll just get this now. So someday, maybe after I'm done with Tokyo Mirage Session, I'll go into this second music-based JRPG. What else did you play?
Psychonauts.
Nice. All of it?
Yes.
Wow, you love that game.
I love that game.
Good thing the second one's not in any trouble.
When I first got my PC, like a couple months ago, one of the first games I downloaded on Steam was Psychonauts. And I could never get it to work. I just always look at it in my library every now and then, and I'm like, finally I was just like, I should just get a refund for this. It's silly that I still have this. Like the other day I was just thinking, if I can't get it to work tonight, I'm gonna just get a refund for this. And I tried launching it from where I had it saved instead of from in my Steam library, and it worked fine. Huh. So I guess it's just a problem with like what I have my Steam settings do, but I just played it that way and it worked fine. I played it for like a week and I beat it in just my days. And I was scared going into that game because that's one of the games I played when I was a kid, and I was like, this is great, this is so funny. And usually when you have those memories,
you can't go back.
You can't go back.
No.
Psychonauts is just as good.
Wow. It
is amazing. And we are going to play it, and I don't want to say anything else.
Okay.
But it's great. I'm so happy that it was good. I was terrified. But it was great.
Well, speaking of Overwatch, did you see this? So there's a 17-year-old girl who's the number one Zarya player in the world. She's got an 80% win ratio or something insane.
She's the real life diva.
Yeah, I think she is. She's 17 and she's Korean.
Yeah, and she has a mech suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right with it.
She should make. Oh God. The world's top diva player should be like some weirdo that takes it super seriously. They build a gaming rig that outside looks like Diva's mech, and she just like has like, no, I have to eat this whole bag of Doritos before I play the game. It's my ritual.
I'm picturing a 50-year-old man.
Oh yeah, yeah, super fat. Looks like not Birdie, Overwatch Birdie. What's his name? Roadhog. Yeah. So she was accused of cheating by a couple of male players, talking about coming after her with a knife if she's doing underhanded things to mess with them and their sponsorships.
Wow, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, so Blizzard cleared her. And she streamed for an hour proving how good she is. And it was a picture-in-picture thing where like the main image was like her gameplay recording, and the other image, it was like an over-the-shoulder camera view of her playing on her. Like, you could see the monitor was the same as the other thing.
Yeah.
So it's like an hour of that showing that she was doing it. The assholes quit Overwatch.
I did hear that they said if she isn't cheating, then we'll quit.
Yeah.
Like, just shut up.
I wasn't sure if it was like, oh, no way a stupid girl could be that good, or if it was just, oh, you're just better than me, you must be cheating.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Because I don't know. I feel like the competitive gaming scene in Korea probably has a lot more girls in it than over here. Because the competitive gaming scene over here is a joke compared to over there.
I didn't read all of it, but like part of Diva's backstory is like, yeah, she's like a pro StarCraft player. And then when the Korean government started developing like its mech troops or whatever, they couldn't find anybody who was good enough to control it. So they're like, let's turn to our pro gamers. And so she accepted the job and then started live streaming her fights.
Yeah.
And I always forget, but like mecha stands for, it's like a shield acronym.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like mechanized something. Like I forget what it is.
Is it like Hammer, where we'll never find out?
No,
what
it has. I'm gonna look it up while you talk about something else.
Another game I played this past week was Inside.
I thought you didn't want to talk about that at all.
I wanted to talk about the fact that I played it, and I want to talk about why I don't want to talk about it. I played. It just came out the other day, and I played it all in one sitting. It's only like 4 hours long. This is by Playdead Studio. They're the guys that made Limbo. It's only $20 long. It's only $20 long.
So the amount of time it takes me to give them $20 is the game will just be over.
It's about 4 hours long. It's only $20, and it is a masterpiece. If you have an Xbox One or a PC and Steam, it's not out on Steam yet, but it probably will be by the time this comes out.
I mean, I assume it's going to be like a what's it called? It's not Games for Windows Live. What's Microsoft's thing called?
Windows 10.
No, that's an operating system.
No, I know.
Is it just the Windows 10 store?
Yeah.
Because I know that Microsoft.
I did hear it's coming to Steam though.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know they Mr. Microsoft, what's his name?
Phil Spencer?
Yeah. He Giant Bomb talked to him over E3 and he said like, look, we're still going to support Steam. We're going to put games on Steam. At the same time, we want to build up our own store's library.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if that, because I know like all E3 they were like also coming to Windows 10. Like I assumed all of that meant coming to our Windows 10 store.
I think I heard it was coming to both. I'm not positive though. Anyway, get it however you can. Steal it if you have to. Play this game. It is one of the best games I've ever played in my life. And we will not be doing a Let's Play of it because it would take away from the game and you need to experience it yourself. It's fantastic. And that's all I'm going to say about it. So did you find what MECHA stood for?
Almost.
God. Mobile Exo Force of the Korean Army.
Yes, that's the one.
Jesus Christ.
We found it.
45 minutes.
No, shut up. It was just a second ago. So, Splatoon.
Oh, damn it. This was one of my news stories.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So Dan.
Yes, Rob?
You're a fan of Splatoon, aren't you?
Why, I am.
You're a fan of those Splatfests.
They're quite fun.
I have some bad news for you.
Oh, no.
They're about to have the last one.
Oh, no.
Do you know what the theme is?
Yes.
Callie versus Marie.
I know. Callie's gonna lose so hard.
That's a Sophie's Choice if I ever heard one. No, I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna vote for Callie?
I'm not gonna
son
play
of a
it.
bitch.
I don't care.
Oh, you're gonna play it. Some might say we're going to play.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. Which is the one with glasses?
Marie's the green one and Callie's the pink
There's
one.
a green one.
Have you played this
I
game?
know there's like the pink and black one.
Yeah, that's Callie.
I like her.
And the other one is Marie.
Okay.
Do I have to get a picture of them?
No,
for
no.
you
Which
right
one
now?
do you like?
Marie.
So you like the crappy one?
No, I like the one that isn't made of terrible and shame.
God, you're looking up a picture of them? How long is it gonna take you to find that?
And no, neither of them wear glasses.
What are you talking about? Those are
those are their eyes.
That's makeup. Okay. Yeah, she's awesome.
No, Callie's stupid.
I still don't know which one is which.
The one you like is Callie, and you're wrong.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's pink and black.
Well,
and, like,
we're picking
sexy.
Team Marie, goddammit. So yeah, but the Splatfest is going to be July 22nd, and you can vote for the right choice starting
Callie.
the 4th.
Should we do it on my Wii U since yours might be dead from Mighty Number 9
I
disease?
just won't launch it. I'll wait until after I've beaten the new Zelda to launch Mighty Number 9. But yeah, I mean, I didn't see anything about, this is going to be the end of Splatoon in general, but just they're moving on from Splatfest.
Yeah. They're still going to update it and stuff, I'm sure. And they're probably just preparing for the launch of the NX and the announcement of the NX and stuff like that. So they're probably not going to support Splatoon much longer once the NX comes out.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't think so.
And maybe it'll get a sequel or a port to the NX, which would be great.
Splatoon with the 2 in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, treat it like a stupid movie title.
Yeah. Or a Nintendo game.
The NX's real name should be the Nintendo 65.
God, it should. So speaking of continuing to support games,
What?
BioShock.
Yeah.
You heard about this?
I've heard of BioShock.
BioShock 1, 2, and Infinite are getting HD remakes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Were they all PS3 360 generation?
Yep. Yes, they were. The cool thing about it's going to be a $60 game on consoles, which is
like all three together.
All three together,
okay.
Which is $20 a game, which is absolutely worth it. If you already own the games on Steam, they upgrade you for free.
That's cool. Do you have them on Steam?
I don't. However,
Steam sale!
And I already looked at them, because every couple days I just look at them and almost buy it, but I can't justify it to myself. Now I can justify it to myself.
Have you played all these?
I've played all of these. I love these games.
Nice.
BioShock, if you've watched my top 10 video, you know BioShock is one of my favorite games of all time. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
What number did that come in?
That was number 2.
Wow.
Number 2 franchise. Second only to Dark Souls. I was like, I don't want to spoil it. Who cares?
I mean, Assassin's Creed
didn't make the list.
You talked about it for a while, though.
No, I didn't. I talked about it for like 3 seconds.
I mean, in a 6-minute video, that's a long time. So
that's like 1/100th of the video.
Speaking of remasters, so you know how the Arkham games are apparently the hardest games in the universe to like make and do anything with?
I never heard that.
Like, based on how well they do PC things.
Okay, that's fair. That makes sense.
So the remasters of Arkham Asylum and City have been delayed indefinitely.
Is this Iron Galaxy again?
They basically said,
or Double Helix Code?
It's hard. We want to take the time to polish it. We'll be sure to tell you when it's ready.
What is with these games?
I don't know.
Who makes... Is this Obsidian? Who is it?
Rocksteady originally.
Rocksteady.
But,
like,
they're not the ones doing it, though.
No, I know. But what are they doing? Like, what are they... Because all they made is Arkham, and they made a game before. But, like, for the past, 10 years, all they've made is Arkham games. It's like getting into Rockstar Studios, you know? Nobody knows what's going on in there. You hear stories and rumors. What is Rocksteady doing that nobody can crack the code?
Yeah. And this is, in general, no platform is getting these. It's not console, not PC. I remember during the height of the Arkham Knight PC stuff, Giant Bomb speculated that, they probably just aren't allocating more than 1 or 2 people to work on it.
Yeah.
Which is why it's getting done poorly and slowly. So it might just be that, you know? But I don't know. I don't know why, if it's clearly not a priority, they're even bothering, which I guess they're not anymore. Because it was supposed to be out the end of this month, I believe, the end of July. And there's no release date anymore.
Jesus.
They're leaving the door open, but they're probably never going to walk through it. So, Rob, let's talk about something we haven't talked about in a while, but used to talk about incessantly.
Okay.
And that's Street Fighter V.
Okay.
So, Street Fighter V is finally a full game.
What?
So...
Wait. I knew the story wasn't coming out until July. It got pushed back to July after it got pushed back from May to June.
Yeah.
Then it got pushed back to July.
Yeah. Now,
but
Rob,
we're recording this on July 1st.
I was going to say, now, Rob, you may not be aware, but it is currently today, July.
It's July 1st.
This morning...
I was expecting this July 31st, and I don't think there is a July 31st.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it helps you... They also put out content that was supposed to come out in June.
Yeah, but that also got pushed back from May.
So, today,
okay.
July 1st, to pull back the curtain a little bit.
But it's 11:30 at night.
It's the first, an 8+ gig patch came out for Street Fighter V today. The story mode came in the update, as did the ability to buy stuff with real money.
I thought they were getting rid of that.
No, they got rid of the Zenny concept.
Oh,
so I went into this, and if you go into the store, there's a section that says characters, says costumes, color, all stages, all this stuff. And if you go in, it gives you the fight money option, or it says buy with real money.
Okay.
And it just takes you to the PlayStation Store.
That's great.
New characters that are currently available for purchase are Alex, Guile, Balrog, and Ibuki.
Balrog's out?
Yep.
I didn't know he was out.
They announced him 3 days ago.
I know. I just saw his reveal trailer.
Yeah.
And Urien. I'm hyped about Urien.
Yeah, Urien and Jury are going to be the next ones.
What about Ibuki?
Ibuki, she was the one that was supposed to be out last month.
Yeah.
So she just came today with Balrog.
Okay.
So the whole Zenny concept is gone. So the way it breaks down price-wise, story mode is free. You just have it.
Okay.
Characters are $6 each or 100,000 fight money.
Okay, that's way less than I expected.
Yeah.
I expected 10 minimum.
$10?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, no, jeez.
For an entire character?
Are other characters priced like that?
I don't know.
My only frame of reference is Smash, and they're all around like the $4 or $5.
I know Killer Instinct, but I always just buy Season Pass.
Yeah, I don't remember. Actually, I've gotten all the DLC characters from Mortal Kombat X, but I don't remember how much they were. Story costumes are $2 or 40,000 fight money. Premium costumes are $4.
Okay.
Premium costumes are the best costumes, and they have no fight money option.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
like Hot Ryu and Chun-Li are like you can own.
So those are the pre-order bonus costumes.
Yeah, or like the Cammy one I showed you that time where she's like a scuba diver or whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah.
The Zangief, who's just the Macho Man.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
New stages are $4. I popped in. I looked at all these. Like some of the stages, like there's 6 stages. And 3 of them are just like, oh, it's the stage you already have, but nighttime. But others are like Guile's Air Force Base and like...
Oh, that's cool.
All like the new character-specific stages kind of things. I'm like looking around, I'm like, if only this was here. How many months ago?
3, maybe?
Was it March? Is that when it came out?
I think so, yeah.
God,
now it's July.
It's only been 3 months since then?
Yeah.
Holy shit. But like, I'm looking around, I'm looking at all the DLC, I'm like, God damn it, I'm gonna end up with all this, aren't I?
So, full LP of the story mode coming
soon?
soon?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And like, I have heard some early general stuff of like, oh, it's mostly just, you're just watching stuff and there's not a lot of combat in it. And I'm like,
good!
That's exactly what I want.
It's a fighting game. What do you
want to know as much about these characters as possible.
Yeah. I want stupid cutscenes with bad dialogue and okay voice acting, and then a fight scene that doesn't make much sense, and then continued until it's over. Yeah. And then I'm more confused than I was at the beginning.
Especially since, oh wait, this is in the past? It's between 3 and 4? What?
Exactly.
Does that mean that, like, a giant Death Star was blacking out New York City and just nobody talked about it ever again?
What?
That's in those trailers.
Oh my god.
I think it's powered by Bison's brain. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's out there right now. I would say go home and download it. It takes like a half an hour.
Cool.
And the fact that it's 8 gigs makes me hopeful for how long it'll be.
It'll probably be a couple hours.
Yeah, I can't remember. They said a number, but I don't remember what it is. Did you play anything else?
No. A lot of Overwatch, but nothing new there. I tried out Reinhardt for the first time.
Oh yeah?
Love him. He's great.
So what do you do mostly? Do you hang back and shield everybody, or do you rush in and melee people?
No. I hang back and shield. I wouldn't say I hang back. I try to stay like 1 or 2 steps in front of everybody and shield so that they can shoot through it. Mm-hmm. And like I try to make sure everyone stays grouped up.
Once his shield breaks, is there like a big cooldown on it? Or?
It's not too bad. It's pretty reasonable. But I just started playing him. He's fun.
Do you have the Gurren Lagann skin yet?
No, that's what I'm working towards.
So, did you know Scarlett Johansson is the highest grossing actress of all time?
No. That sounds incorrect.
And the 10th highest grossing actor of all time in general.
Wow, good for her.
Yeah.
Like, when you said actress of all time, I was like, that sounds morally wrong. But then you said 10th highest grossing. I was like, oh, okay, she just makes a butt ton of money.
Out of all the women in this business, she makes more money than all of them, and there's only 10 dudes ahead of her.
Good for her. That's great.
Yeah, that was one of those I'm like, what? Huh, okay.
Oh, this has nothing to do with anything, but I finally watched the trailer for Bound.
Oh, yeah, the ballet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't think it's just ballet. There's like all different types of dance.
Okay.
But it looks amazing.
I know, right?
Yeah, that looks great.
I love how, like, when the character runs, like, through a hallway, it sort of dissolves and then reassembles as it goes.
I also love her run animation, because I'm like, how is she going to run? But she, like, holds her hands out to the sides and, like, kind of tiptoe on it. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's great.
doing like the back against a ledge and like scuttling across it. Like everything is dance. Mm-hmm. Everything. I have heard like there's no communication of any kind in the game other than movement. Like nobody has a face or anything like that. So it's all expression through dance.
Nice.
So Pacific Rim 2 has a release date now.
What?
It is coming out February 23rd, 2018, and will star John Boyega, who was Finn in Force Awakens.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Is he playing Idris Elba's son?
I think so.
Okay, I heard that. But...
I told you that, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to our show, Rob. God. It just they just keep trying. Yeah.
Does Guillermo know?
He is not the director for this one.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna be the guy. Oh no, maybe I won't say it's the guy doing the new Thor movie, but I could be thinking of something else.
Oh, okay, Ragnarok.
Yeah, I might be thinking of something else though. But about a month later, Wreck-It Ralph 2 comes out.
Awesome! I just saw that.
March 19th of 2018. Ralph goes to the internet.
Really?
Yeah.
There's gonna be so much porn.
They showed him next to a Google logo, but it was like spelled Gugle.
Nice.
Yeah.
There has to be a scene where we just see his reaction, and he's looking at the screen. He's like, "Oh God!" Like that. It has to be that.
No, what you need is what's the little girl's name? Sarah Silverman.
Yeah, little Sarah Silverman.
You need a scene where like she just looks off camera and she's like, "Are they hugging?" And he just covers her eyes.
Yes, that's exactly what they should do. They have to address it. 90% of the internet is porn, and the other 10% is fake statistics.
90% of it is porn. The other 10% is Overwatch. Is the space that used to be occupied by Overwatch porn until Blizzard took it down.
I'm still finding it, man. I'm still fighting the not so good fight.
So Call of Duty is getting dragons.
Shut up, man. Was this in a new trailer?
No, so the DLC for Black Ops 3's zombie mode takes place... This sounds amazing. It takes place in an alternate 1940s Soviet Union where you fight swarms of mechanized zombie infantry with fire-breathing dragons giving them air support.
Oh, that does sound pretty cool.
They really... They're trying. They're trying hard.
They're trying. Really trying to stay relevant.
Oh my god. So do you have anything else? I have one more thing and it's terrible.
Just give me the last thing.
Alright, so... Out. Remember the whole CBS is like, we are suing this Star Trek fan film?
Yes.
And, J.J. Abrams and the director of the new Star Trek movie are both like, you have to stop suing them, stop being terrible. And the suit got dropped. So CBS made some rules for Star Trek fan films.
Okay.
And, it makes sense they would do this.
That's reasonable.
And they've said...
they're not suing people anymore.
Yeah. And they've said the reason for all this is... Well, there's two reasons. The first being actual Star Trek actors are reprising their roles in some of these fan films. And CBS looks at that and is like, we own the character of Sulu. So having George Takei get paid to reprise his role of Sulu in this thing that we have nothing to do with, like, that's not cool.
Okay.
Which, that's kind of reasonable.
That's reasonable.
It's also doing this because of backer rewards.
What's that?
So, like, if you kickstart your Star Trek fan film and you have backer rewards, they're taking the position of, it's suddenly people aren't going to all be backing it just to support a project. They're trying to get, this tier of thing in return. Basically, you're going to be paid by people to give them Star Trek stuff.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know. It's the same argument I've had with people for years who don't understand that Kickstarter isn't a store and it's not a pre-order site. It's like, but okay, so I have a note here that just said, read Rob the rules.
Okay.
There are 10 of these and a couple subcategories. So, and feel free to comment as we go.
I'm sure I will.
Alright, number 1. The fan production must be less than 15 minutes for a single self-contained story or no more than 2 segments, episodes, or parts, not to exceed 30 minutes total, with no additional seasons, episodes, parts, sequels, or remakes.
Or remakes? Had to slide that one in there too.
Keep it short, assholes.
Oh, why?
Number 2, the title of the fan production or any part cannot include the name Star Trek. However, the title must contain a subtitle with the phrase, a Star Trek fan production.
Figure that one out. Definitely don't say Star Trek, but say Star Trek.
Number 3, the content of the fan production must be original, not reproductions, recreations, or clips from any Star Trek production.
Okay.
If there's any third-party stuff used, it must be credited and get permission.
That's reasonable.
Number 4, if the fan production uses commercially available Star Trek uniforms, accessories, toys, and props, these items must be official merchandise and not bootleg items or imitations of such commercially available products. So does that mean, like, if you're good at sewing or cosplay or whatever, you can't make your costume?
I think so, yeah. Why do they care? I don't get this. Why do they care?
And everybody who knows anything about this keeps pointing out that, like, Star Trek has had some really low periods over the last decade or so, and, like, these things have kept the fandom excited. Yeah. Number 5, the fan production must be a real, quote-unquote, fan production.
What?
Creators, actors, and all other participants must be amateurs, cannot be compensated for their services, and cannot be currently or previously employed on any Star Trek series, films, production of DVDs, or with any of CBS, Paramount, blah, blah, blah.
You worked at a Suncoast Video one summer. Get the hell out of here.
Also, how would they know? Like, here's an envelope full of cash, George Takei. Thank you. Number 6, the fan production must be non-commercial. CBS and Paramount Pictures do not object to limited fundraising for the creation of a fan production, so long as the total amount does not exceed $50,000, including all platform fees, and when the $50,000 goal is reached, all fundraising must cease. The fan production must only be exhibited or distributed. Fancy. Must only be exhibited or distributed on a no-charge basis and or shared via streaming services without generating revenue. The fan production cannot be distributed in a physical format such as DVD or Blu-ray. Cannot be used to derive advertising revenue, including but not limited to the use of pre or post. You can't put YouTube ads on it.
Okay. So basically, you make your fan film, and you have to stream it online.
Yes.
And you cannot make DVDs of it.
Yes.
What about VHS? Can they mention VHS?
Can we put this on Betamax?
I got some 8-track cassettes.
That's not what you think it is.
Maybe we can have the audio for it, the length of 8 tracks. You're old, I don't know.
No Star Trek related or fan production related merchandise or services can be offered for sale or given away as premiums, perks, or rewards in connection with fan production fundraising.
So that's the Kickstarter one.
Yeah. The fan production cannot derive revenue from selling or licensing fan-created production, like props and stuff. So everybody has to do this for free. Any money that you make from it has to be underneath this gap and has to cover everything. And you're not allowed to generate any income from it whatsoever. Mm-hmm. Number 7.
And then once you have made this thing, out of sheer love, you have no way of distributing it. You can stream it once.
Which, the whole you can't physically do it thing is something that's going to matter less and less as time goes on.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Number 7. The fan production must be family-friendly and suitable for public presentation. Videos must not include profanity, nudity, obscenity, pornography, descriptions of drugs, alcohol, tobacco, Overwatch porn, or any harmful or illegal activity.
What was the last one?
Drugs.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard something else.
Number 8. The fan production must... Oh, God. The fan production must display the following disclaimer in the on-screen credits and in any marketing material included.
Stop the film. We need to put a disclaimer here.
And it's a boilerplate. It says like Star Trek and all related marks, logos, blah blah blah.
Overwatch porn.
It's just an animated GIF of Overwatch porn.
Do you say GIF?
No, that's peanut butter. It's GIF.
Thank you.
That's
the argument I use too.
Yeah.
I say no. Choosy moms choose GIF. It's GIF.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me show you this great animated sandwich.
Exactly.
Number 9. Creators of fan productions must not seek to register their works or any elements of their works under copyright or trademark law. Makes sense. And number 10. Fan productions cannot create or imply any association with or endorsement by CBS or Paramount Pictures. So what do you think, Rob?
Oh, God. What the... Why?
There was like 3 things in there that seemed reasonable.
I just don't understand. I guess because, like, I have a soul.
And that's dubious.
Exactly. It's... Oh, my God. They just don't... I don't know. I don't want to generalize, because, like, J.J. Abrams and the guy... I can't think of his name, but the guy who's directing this one, they seem to really get it and really care about the franchise. So there's good people there. But this just seems like some executive who was just like, we can't have people having fun at our expense and at our cost. And it's just... This is infuriating.
Yeah.
And I'm not a huge Star Trek fan. We know this.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's history with me in Star Trek, but I really enjoy those new films. And there are some old original series episodes I really love. And I'm eventually going to go back and watch some of it. But I can't imagine how I would feel if I loved Star Trek like I know some of my friends do. And hearing this, I'd be crushed.
Like, this is the same tone-deaf garbage we saw like a year ago when Nintendo started doing all the YouTube takedown stuff.
Yeah.
And then
they're still doing it.
And then they came along and said, don't worry, look, we figured out a way to make everybody happy. You just have to register your YouTube videos with us over here. And
give us extra money for doing it.
And we've got this system in place they'll pay you out, 3 days later, even though the first 48 hours is when you get the most hits and stuff. And and I still don't understand why now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, they've been making new Star Trek movies for, 8 years. So, why?
I don't know.
And why, in a time where you would want people to think positive things about Star Trek, are you doing these things that restrict and attack the fans that love it more than most people?
I don't know. Maybe they thought it wouldn't blow up this big. Maybe they thought nobody would notice it.
If anything, everyone who didn't notice it knows about it now. I had no fun. I didn't know that one fan film existed until I found out, CBS is suing them.
Yeah, go watch that fan film. Support the fans.
Yeah. Does it exist? I don't even know.
It must, yeah. Go watch a different fan film.
Yeah, Star Trek and XR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, we sure ended on a downer.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Dan.
I tried. Hey, has your Xbox controller that you made and gave birth to yourself come yet?
No, it's not coming until September.
Did you see people have figured out colored palette designs for, Overwatch-themed character controllers?
No.
Most of them, there's only,
oh my god, I'm picturing a Slipstream one right now.
There's only 2
okay.
that look really good to me. The others are kind of whatever. One is Genji, because it's the right side of the body of it is white, and it has hit that shade of green for the buttons.
That's really cool.
And the other is Diva, just because they have it's the purple with the pink accents, and some of the buttons are white.
Nice.
The others are just it's Reaper, because it's all black and the buttons are red. I'm yeah, I guess.
And it gets sad when I hit it.
The one... They don't do this, but Soldier 76 should just be an original Xbox controller with a cord.
Yes! Oh, that'd be great. Also, who plays Overwatch?
On Xbox?
Xbox One can play it. Okay.
What?
I keep thinking it's a PC exclusive.
We played it on PS4 here.
I know, but it's not good.
Yeah, it's the best.
No,
Some might say it's the best.
Because you've never played it on PC.
I tried playing PC games. I played Guild Wars 2 for a few weeks. I just don't like mouse and keyboard for that stuff.
That's an MMO, man. That's totally different.
Yeah, but still.
First person shooters, it's the only way to play.
No.
Okay, it's not the only way to play. It's the best way to play.
Meh.
Have you ever played a first-person shooter on the mouse and keyboard?
No, but I feel like I got the gist of it.
Oh, man. Alright, I'm saying it right here. We are eventually going to do an Overwatch episode at my house.
Alright.
Alright, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Do I have to play it?
Yes!
Oh!
We've already done an episode of Rob versus Overwatch, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my... I did that? Okay, fine.
Yeah,
I was aware of it.
I saw it. I watched it.
More views than yours.
Oh,
yeah.
Jolly good. So you can email us at epicghostpunch@gmail.com or...
Check out our Facebook page.
Yeah. What?
We have a Facebook
Oh, we do.
What the hell, man?
I don't know. Neither of us run that.
No, I do.
Really?
Yes.
I thought Rachel did that.
She did, and then she stopped for like a year, so now I post one video a week, because I have 5 other things I need to do too.
Oh, every time I see that, I'm like, man, good for you, Rachel.
Please check out our Facebook page. I'm desperately trying to juggle 3 different chainsaws and trying not to die. So please give me hope.
Or hit us up on Twitter.
Our last podcast still wasn't posted. Don't know what's up with that.
Have you played with settings and stuff?
Yeah.
Re-upload it maybe? See what happens?
I tried uploading the other podcast, and we're 2 behind now. I don't know what's happening. The house is burning around me, Dan. It's all crumbling down.
Or just go to youtube.com/c/epicghostpunch.
Everything's great there. YouTube's great.
Bye.